What's up, folks? What's up, folks? All right. Uncle REG is back live at you. We have to talk about Roland Martin being exposed. He's got finished watching Natasha K. She exposing him and all that. I'm going to talk about the Sidney Star, too. That news, but she's going to put that on her, I guess, on her uh, website because this is really kind of explicit. It's dealing with a minor. But Sidney Star is out here, finished out here and stuff. But we're gonna talk about that and talk about the toxicology report that's been released. Nolan Wells. There's something about that report that everybody should know by now. But we'll get into it, man. We're gonna get into it. So what's up, folks? What's up, folks? What's going on? Yeah, I'm on here. I'm gonna be streaming on here for at least another 2 weeks. Live on here, So come over here, come over here. I'm not gonna be streaming live on my other channel. I'm just gonna do the pre-recorded videos over there for at least about 3 weeks. Well, I'll probably go live on Sunday. So going live over here, celebrity news and stuff. Do some tips about some tea and stuff. I'll talk about some other stuff. But I'm gonna keep all the political stuff about the war and stuff over there on my daily news and stuff. I still don't do a lot of pre-recorded videos over there. But here we're gonna talk about live, talk about the tea and whatever that's out there. That's interesting black folks. That's right. That's right. That's interested black folks. Where's my So shout out to everybody that's here. Give me a like, give me a sub, support the channel. The link is scrolling at the top. You can see Cash App. I got it in the description box too. So this is no monetization on here. So you have to throw me Cash App. Well, anyway, we here. I'm gonna finish this Bud Ice beer off. So let's get into it, man. First thing I want to talk about is this Nolan Wells fake toxicology report. Toxicology report got put out today, and it is fake. Everybody says it's completely fake. Now, it was a warning that the Mississippi Department of Safety Commissioner Sean Tyndall issued as an urgent warning, stating that the purpose of toxicology report is being shared online or fraudulent. That's right, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. Officials have called out fraudsters for using artificial intelligence and social media spreading misinformation about the 18-year-old death. Now, the state examiner said officially complete, the autopsy, July the 30th, but they haven't, put it out there yet. The results are sealed, findings have been made, has not been shared with the public or yet family, and directly Jackson District Attorney Angel Myers, that's what he says. What's his name? McLeff? Okay, now the grand jury had to review this. It says, and it says, in line with local procedure, non-natural death, official autopsy and toxicology results will remain under seal until they are presented to the grand jury, which will determine if criminal charges are warranted. Now we know in the family autopsy, they did an independent autopsy. They did not conduct a toxicology screening and note that critical organs were missing or too decomposed to definitely rule out foul play or confirmed drowning. So that's it, folks. So people thought they had something until people came out saying that report was fake as hell, fake as hell. Spirit of Justice, what's up? Let me give you a wrench over here. Okay, yeah. What's going on with this beef with Tommy? I thought that was I thought the beef was old, but what? He said something. Well, of course he's gonna be with him. He what? Angry Man got what? 800,000? 800,000 subs. Tommy need that boost. If you can get, him going back and forth with Angry Man, it'll be something, you know. And he, of course, he's jealous of him because he got 800,000 subs. Tommy's big time, but he never reached 800,000 subs when he was on YouTube. He couldn't. Every time he got to about 100,000 or maybe 200, his channel was gone. It took down his channel. First, I think the most he got up to was about 300, and they took it down. And after that, he never could get those numbers again, get back up to those subs. He got to 100, they took it all down. When he got to 50, he only could go to 50. They took it down. He go to 40, they took it down. He can't get. He just YouTube just take it down. I told you, if Tommy, if YouTube let Tommy talk his talk and not strike him, he probably would have had over a million subs right now, 2-3 million subs. He was the first, but he was the biggest too. But that don't mean nothing if you can't get subs. Every time you put a channel up, they knock it down. Like I said, the most he ever had, I remember. I said, "Oh, Tommy about YouTube ain't fucking with Tommy." And I said this a long time ago before I even got on. Okay, 300,000 gone. It was gone, and he never got up to them numbers ever again. Tommy Sotomayor never got up to those numbers ever again. And it's been a downturn after that. So of course he'd probably be jealous of Angry Man. But Tommy could have did the same thing, Angry Man. He slowed up on the women, stopped talking about the women like that, and didn't talk about black people so bad. He probably could have got there, but he wanted to change, choose the cool route. He wanted to go in hardcore with black women. See, back in the day, he could did that, because there was no boundaries back then. It was a wild, wild west back then. But then after the ad apocalypse, that was it, man. That shit was dead in the water. Of course he's mad. He know Angry Man making a whole grip of money. He's mad at him. He's trying to get it back and forth with him and hoping that they mess his money up. Because right there, the only thing that Tommy can do for your channel is mess your channel up. Can't do nothing. He can't help his shit. So you can be in the sunken place where he's at. Come on, y'all motherfuckers got to understand. And then and Tommy was just on this did this interview with this right wing racist Nazi guy, MMA fighter dude. Who don't like black folks. Talking about black issues. Why are you talking about black issues to some racists? To get views, to get subs. I don't know what Angry Man doing in this beef. Yeah, Jake Shields. Come on now, man. Really? You don't go on this MAGA guy show? Really? After you've been on all these black people folk show, and you gonna go over there? See all this goddamn bullshit. Y'all shouldn't even let him back on, man. After that, after he was on Jake Shields show, you shouldn't even let him back on. None of y'all brothers. But I told you about it. I ain't saying nothing. Now he's fucking with Angry Man. Angry Man going to sit him down. O'Shea already sit him down. Told him what's up. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to go ahead and look and see what kind of what he said. I know Red Supreme did something about it, but I can't. I gotta go on. I need somebody else. I need somebody else's channel to tell me what's up. Because he's talking about it now. Because he don't like no Angry Man either. But, hey, man, you can't hate on Angry Man. Angry Man is doing it, man. So, hey, everybody want a piece. Is the Red Supreme talking about it? Okay, I'll go over there and listen to the Red Supreme and see exactly what he was saying. But I kind of figured because a couple months ago he was talking about Angry Man. Yeah. So we got to see what's going on. All right, so folks, we got to get into Sidney Starr. This news just came out. Apparently, Sidney Starr is a TV reality show personality with Hip Hop and Love. She's a transsexual, transgender model. They call it transgender model. So Hip Hop and Love, Baddies, ATL, the MTV Wild and Out. But apparently, this fool, legal name is Sidney Favors, was arrested in a Hatfield, Georgia hotel, I guess, hotel, I guess, on multiple family charges relating alleged sexual assault with a juvenile. They said the incident, was on Sunday morning at the Ambassador Hotel. So we was at the Ambassador Hotel located on International Boulevard. Charges, it's felony charges, aggravated child molestation because the juvenile she was messing with was underage. Well, the juvenile was underage. Some saying that he was 13. Tasha K's talking about it now on her website. She said that the motherfucker was 13. It was said a child against a child, made sexually battery against a child under 16 in sodomy. Now, it's being held without no bond. Now, the problem is this. I thought that when she was dating, Darius McCrady from, Family Matters and stuff, he paid for him to get the surgery, cut his member off, but apparently didn't. Really didn't. In order to commit sodomy, I mean, usually if you go, Google her and Google him, her, and see pretty, you always see him being the receiver. I'm gonna say that, being the receiver. You always hear, but I ain't never seen that motherfucker. I mean, been the giver. I don't know what's going on with wanting to be with juveniles, underage folks. You know how it is out here now. You get caught with somebody under that age, they're gonna run you through the ringer, especially if you got a name out here and they know you. They're gonna run you through the ringer. There's too many people getting caught up with that shit. Now, according to the arrest warrant, he will go Favors allegedly confessed to performing oral sex on the boy at the hotel. And because of the case in the minor. So maybe he was having sex with the boy. So I might be wrong. I don't have a memory. I don't know. I thought that it was sodomy. So what was the sodomy? Sodomy on her, or him, or the boy? I don't know. Right here, the warrant said, arrest warrant said allegedly confessed, Favors consented performing oral sex on the boy at the hotel, claiming that the act was consensual. Because of the case of our minor, I'm going to release further detail. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought that she's always wanted to be a woman. He always wanted to be a woman. But picking up a someone 13, man, come on, man, that's crazy. But remember, she has an OnlyFans, and all those guys that's in that OnlyFans, she's doing those sex scenes, is always guys that's young. They ain't no old guys. It's always guys that's young. This sucker is about 38 years old. Made a lot of money on that OnlyFans. So this person is in trouble. There's a person in trouble. But somebody must have reported him for some reason. Maybe didn't want to do the ritual. Maybe somebody messed up. Maybe we need a fall guy out here. Getting too much heat put on us, whatever the case may be. I don't know. But part of the LGBT community, I be thinking that something like this wouldn't happen to him, her. I'm just saying. Some people say her because you did the operation. As far as I know, I don't know. Maybe I was wrong in my assessment earlier. But folks, this is wild, man. We got another one. And then they're saying that she being held in the transgender wing of the prison. I guess they got special. There's so many of them out there now, I guess, in Atlanta that they got their own wing now. Whoa, you can't make this up, man. Man, you can't make this up, man. But anyway, this is serious charges, man. This motherfucker here gonna face at least 20 years, 20, 25 years in prison off of this. But somebody must have snitched out or something. I don't know. Like I said, if you down with that side, LGBTQ, usually this don't happen to you. Something must have went down. I don't know. Maybe a motherfucker actually said, I want to be a woman, an actual woman. I'm not consider myself trans no more. I'm a woman. I don't know. Let me go against the program. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna keep it with that story. I'll keep you abreast of the story and see what happened. But right now, under arrest. It's under arrest, in jail, no bond, having a sexual relationship with a minor, according to TOXICOLOGY, that person 13 years old. I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case. Jeez. Come on, really? But anyway, let's get on to Roland Martin. Roland Martin got exposed. Cheating on his wife with Big Booty Judy, apparently. I guess her name is actually, what's her name? Sequella or something like that. She looked at me like a hood rat. Big booty hood rat. out here working the streets. Apparently, according to Tasha K, she got some guy that's a manager. Guy is working. She's working with setting up motherfuckers. This ain't the first setup she did with Roland Martin. But apparently, Roland Martin, I guess, stepped out on his wife for 20 years. The wife is a preacher and stuff. Wholesome woman, that's what he married. Now, he's married twice and stuff, This is a second marriage and stuff. Now, what's crazy is that Tasha K didn't get this information on her own. Tasha K got this from Poetic Flacco. And she brought Poetic Flacco on the show to talk about it. So she gave him some straight credit. She gave him some love out here. One nigga on the show. So they were both discussing the Roland Martin situation, but people don't know that Poetic Flacco got it from Whack 100. Whack 100 apparently knew this girl or knew someone who knew this girl and said, hey, man, I got some information about Roland Martin. Because he know about all that, girls doing this and that, extort niggas, this and that, Tell them about their sexual proclivities. What he likes, what he don't like. So this all came from Whack 100. So he passed on to Poetic Flacco, and then Poetic Flacco passed on to Tasha K. So you got to shout out to Whack 100. I don't know how Whack 100 found that out, but hey, that's what he does. That's what he does. Now, see, Tasha K, didn't mention that I got it from Poetic Flacco was stand up guy. He would say, yeah, man, I got this information from Whack 100, but he ain't gonna say that. But we know he got it from Whack 100. I don't think Whack 100 gonna care unless Whack 100 get pressed. We go to Clubhouse and they talk about it and stuff. Maybe they might get pressed in and stuff. But I don't think he's worried about that. He probably let that shit go. Let him have his, let Poetic Flacco have his flowers right now. His day in the sun. But anyway, I think people thought that Tasha K was gonna put out pics and stuff like that in a video. But apparently he was talking to a lawyer and she said that, she can't do it because they can get her on revenge porn. But I don't see how they can get on revenge porn because you're not trying to. So, because remember, they admitted to it. Tasha K talked to Roland Martin lawyers and stuff, and they actually admitted to, yeah, this is real. So they're saying that if we put it out, we'll get you on revenge porn. But I don't see how that. But I don't know if that's solid because you got to wanna try to demean his credibility. And are you trying to say that he was making a porn? That Roland Martin was doing some porn act there or something like that? Because they said that when he went over to the woman's house, this girl's house, the Big Booty Judy house or wherever apartment was at, cameras was all over the place. It's like they was recording. Said, why are you going on there? You supposed to have sex with her and you getting recorded? That's another question. Why he's being recorded? And allowing it. Or maybe he want to record it so he can have for his own personal collection so he can get off on it. But what's crazy is that Tasha K put her phone out and was looking at the pics. If you're saying that this dude had on some some leopard print underwears on, speedos on, whatever, speedos, thong, whatever, and his belly was big and stuff like that. And she said again, they said he had small micro penis and stuff. I don't know if Roland got that micro penis syndrome. I think his maybe sure because of him being so overweight. If you be really overweight, you lose size if you be overweight. So you need to get down that weight if you want to maintain your length. Yeah, that's for anybody. And then she was insinuating that he was married twice, don't have no kids, and that's the reason why, because he got a micro penis or something. And she said P Diddy, had money so he can actually get his sperm and put it in women. But I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Um, I'm about to talk about penises, micro penises, and stuff like that. Girls insinuating you got a small package, a big pack. I'm about to talk about that in the members and stuff. Some of you bras we talking shit. And most of the time they with some guy that is probably only 5 inches of shit. God damn. Come on, man. Everybody can't have no goddamn micro penis and shit. I hear shit. Fuck. That's the first time I heard something about that. A micro penis, is that a real thing? Apparently it is. I mean, it's actually a condition, but I don't think Roland Martin has that. I just think he's just so fat. Nigga shrunk up over years and shit. That's what it is. His penis in a shrunken place because he's too fat. Get rid of that fat, it might get back to where it was. Shit. But anyway, they was talking about that, and then Pearl Faka was talking about it. Now that's the only problem I have with these men. When they men be talking about other guys, members and stuff, they need to stay away from that. And I'm looking at Pearl Faka. This nigga fat himself. You see the size of his arms and shit? Come on, man, that dude's fat. And he's talking about Roland Martin. Shit, y'all niggas the same size and shit. Now, like I was saying, they say that there was a woman in here, she had cameras in the room. She had cameras. They're saying that all this was taken from the security camera. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. She had hidden cameras, probably. And they say the woman was a pro. Of course, she probably is a pro. But they're saying that, Warren said that he was being extorted. Remember, this shit happened 2 years ago. Maybe he was paying and stopped paying. Now there's another theory coming out. The reason why they said this news, they had to get something on Roland, so they sent this woman at Roland, the Democrat Party, to keep him in line. He started talking some shit, going off the track, going off the script. Because lately, Roland Martin been going off the script, saying that black people need to sit out this next election because we're not getting that from the Democrat Party. And then remember, he always been extorting the Democrat Party. Oh, we need something. I need something. You got to give us some money. I can help you get these people. Give me some money. If not, I'm not. You're not gonna get these votes. So they've been paying them. Maybe the Democrat Party got tired of getting extorted from Roland Martin, saying that he's a liability. Then now he's talking this FBA shit. At first he was against the FBA. Now he's for FBA. Now, this is the theory. That's the theory. That's the theory that they have out here, man. That's the theory that Democrat has something to do with. They had the information sitting on it, and they just let it out now. Because if everybody listened to Roland Martin, with the fans he got listening to Roland Martin to sit out, they will sit out. And whatever chances they have of winning the next election of midterms will go down the drain hole. Now, one thing that Roland said about this is that his attorneys, speaking on behalf of him, said that people are saying that he got paid by this woman, but he's saying that he didn't. So he didn't want to go down as a person being paid. Ah, it's bad enough you up there naked in some leopard print underwears, thong, like you a Chippendale dancer and shit. Giving service down there, and you're behind while you getting a hand job. It's crazy. And then they were saying it was like 2-3 fingers in his behind, which means that he's used to it. He did this before, which is probably true. He probably did this before, more than once with this girl, or maybe some other girl. But this is a girl that wanted some money out of him. And like I said, I think he was paying some money. He stopped paying. He didn't want to do it no more, and then I guess he must have thought that she was going to come out, but he just said, fuck it. But see, now he's no good to the Democrat Party, now with the scandal. Remember with Gillum, his situation, getting coked up in a hotel, white boy, having sex and stuff with him and stuff, and he married, got 3-4 kids and whatever the case may be. He's supposed to be this stand-up guy, this virtuous guy, this religious guy, believe in family. And Roland Martin is his worst because he's married to a preacher. But this woman here that was serving him, she's a hood rat. We know he got a type. The big booty broads out here in these streets that had got nothing to do with his wife, complete opposite. That's who he want. That's who served him. His wife ain't gonna do all that shit. But this other broad here do everything he want to do. So he's a born freak. He been a freak. He's a freak. I guess Roland Martin didn't want to pay the money, maybe because she wanted to go up and he didn't want to pay the new fees. So he said, fuck you. So now this come out. One thing about TOXICOLOGY, that show, is that after she, talked about, Roland Martin, she dropped a link so people can come up and talk to her. I was surprised. Jay Prince came up there and talked about it. And this nigga came on the show with a bonnet on his head. Oh, come on, man. You a nigga that got a bonnet. I see some niggas around here with bonnet. I'm looking at this nigga like, okay, what is this about? You want to be a woman or a man? He got a bonnet on his head, talking shit. She finally kicked him off and stuff. But Jay Prince is actually blowing up. Those women was mad when they saw that nigga on there with a bonnet on his head. But that's the man that they want. That's the man they go for. Go figure on that. Now they shunning them. The men that they used to go for, now they shunning them. They don't want that no more. He had a bonnet on his head. I thought y'all be feel comfortable with a nigga with a bonnet on his head. Oh, okay. I can relate to him. You're right. But he was on the show. Then Mr. Fantastic got on there. He said his piece about it and stuff like that, you know. And Mr. Fantastic, Tasha K was kind of like off and on with him. But Jay Prince, man, he was just like, God damn, he just put the glasses on. I knew there was some bullshit coming. You know, and then she had George Macon call in. That's right, George Macon called in. And he had to put his, his theory into why this artist happened to Roland Martin. His theory was the theory that I was telling you about, that, he's going off the script, off the Democrat, for the Democrat Party. He started talking more grassroots than anything. That's why they got him. They had this information on him all along. So she likes George Macon. She's cool with George Macon. But hey, those three is on here. They're all in the space, and they say, they see where it's at. They see where it's at. I was thinking, why don't I call it one day? I don't know. I might call it one day. Yeah, I'll call it one day. I guarantee you, my Nala could pop up in the chat somewhere and say, what are you doing out here? What REG doing? I ain't trying to hear all that, man. I don't want to hear that. See, if I call, I'm going to get a different reaction, I guarantee you. Now, I don't know. She might know me. I'm going, oh, no, I don't know. Oh, you REG the bad guy. Yeah. Oh, no. You'd be surprised, folks. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I'm Uncle REG now, but still. But I wasn't expecting the brothers like that to be calling in on shows like Tasha K and stuff. But I guess everybody want to get in a part of the tea, it was what it is. And if you got a common enemy like in Roland Martin, of course you're gonna go ahead and jump pile him and stuff. Getting in the festivities, the roasting festivities. So we got to see what's going to happen to Roland Martin. Can he survive this? I don't know. If people push it, well, we don't see the video. I think what Roland wanted is her not to show the video or the pics. Because that would really incriminate him. That would make him look bad. There's no way he can get past that. So I guess they made a way that you can say, okay, they do this for revenge porn on a person. See, one thing that the lawyer told him to go ahead and say you admitted it. So if you admitted it, say that about the video. Then you can say use a revenge porn, but if you didn't admit it, you can't say the revenge porn. You see what I'm saying? So he kind of played it, legally right Now, will this go away? I don't know. Will he lose subs and views because of this? But I know that people are gonna go in on him since Tasha K video is out, and I know that Tasha K on her live show those pics over there. See, she can't show the pic in the public, but she can show it on her platform, on her website. They can't do nothing about that. You think Tasha K ain't gonna show nobody those pics of the video? That's why he told Poetic Flacco, come over there after we finish here. Come over there to the live stream I'm having on my website. That's where it really goes down at. There's nothing lawyers can do about that shit. I'm thinking that somebody gonna leak it. Those photos. So some people, they don't care, they just, you can't sue a motherfucker if they leak it. If it's an unknown channel, what they gonna do is sue the unknown channel. Don't give a fuck. All they can do is tell YouTube take it down. Some motherfuckers just put the photos out just because I want to put it out. Roland Martin is in a hole, and I think I would have to agree with they trying to ruin his political career because you was trying to go the other way. They might put it out. They might get the photos and put it out themselves. What they gonna do? Nothing. So we got to see what's gonna happen in the next couple of days and weeks. See how far this gonna go in a couple of days for that. We'll see what happens by Friday. Something's gonna go down Friday. Somebody gonna see those pics, photos, and try to put it out or something. I'm sure of it. I know Whack 100 got him. Saw it. Because he gave it to Poetic Flacco. I know he got it. I'm just saying. So, folks, that's all I got for now. I'll be back on here tomorrow. I'm going to stream all this whole week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, this whole month virtually over here. I'm still going to record videos and all that stuff. Don't worry about that. Let's have it. But over here, I'm going to keep on streaming. But anyway, do some live streaming over here. Try to build this up. You guys deserve it over here. Anyway, support the channel. Give me a like. Give me a sub to it. I'll give you some news. I'll give you some tea. The tea Uncle REG can give it. So next time I see you guys. Hold on. Get this. On the other side, peace.